Alrighty, hi soul family, welcome back to this week's pick a card reading. So this is going to be everything that you need to know or hear right now from your spirit team. I get the energy that this video is going to be very powerful because all my decks just kind of like flew. And I was like, okay, so today's going to be very powerful messages coming through from your spirit team. If you guys did miss my announcements, I did change my name back to Kamoya from Salumoya. I'm done with that transition now. I have learned everything I needed to know from the water goddess, how to flow better, how to incorporate more water into my routine, drinking more water, being more hydrated, just overall mastering stillness. I thank her for everything she's taught me, but I am evolving and it felt like it was time to release that version of me. So yes, I did want to thank you guys for your support as I transition and change and evolve, because I will continue to evolve forever and ever. But yeah, so those are my messages, sweetie. Thank you for tuning in today. Guys, let me know if you missed the pick a card readings, because I know that like I haven't done them in a minute, and if you guys want more of it, I will do more of them. So each image will pop on the screen for whatever pile you feel drawn to. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe there's messages in each pile for you. So we're gonna get straight into the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you do resonate with this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you in whatever pile that you pick. Alrighty, pile one. So you chose the image. I'm going to read the quote that's on it because it's very significant for your reading as well. So it says, emotion is not weakness. It is a bridge. The frequencies of grief, love, awe, these are all gateways to other worlds. You came here to feel, not to escape. So I feel like this pile is my empathic pile. You're highly intuitive. Some of you guys could also read tarot yourself. You do some type of light work. You're very tapped into your emotion and your internal world. Your pile, like your guides were very like clear to me as to what deck to use, because I was going to use a different deck and they were like, nah, use this one. So I definitely do get that you guys are very tapped in spiritually, and your guides very much speak to you very loudly. But what do you need to hear right now? Let's see what you need to hear right now. All right, Spirit, what does pile number one need to hear right now when they're viewing this video? Pile number one, what do they need to hear right now? Pile number one. Pile number one. What do they need to hear right now? Pile number one. Anything else? Okay, so pile number one. What do you need to hear right now? So I'm going to show you the cards. So we have the Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. And at the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands as well as the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys, you've been trying to make your reality change. You've been trying to manifest for the longest. You've done a lot of shadow work. You've basically hermited yourself to the point of like super focusing on trying to evolve, super focused on trying to elevate, like manifest something big. Some of you guys are manifesting something big, and I'm here to tell you that it's not that you're doing it wrong. It's not that you need to be doing more. It's just about feeling. So your guys are trying to let you recognize that your sensitivity, it's a gift, and you feeling is actually the key to manifest. So a lot of you guys may be consuming content that tells you, oh, you just need to feel joy, you just need to make sure that you're positive so that you're a vibrational match for whatever. Those videos serve at a certain time. But we can't just be in the frequency of joy. That's why multiple emotions exist. You came here to feel. That's what your image says, right? So your guides are letting you know that, baby, this is how you manifest. This is how you allow yourself to release the agony. Because the Five of Cups is like deep emotional disappointment. It's just like focusing on what's not going good in your reality, all the things that just didn't work out, right? And whenever we're in that stage or that season, it's very significant for us to elevate. I've been there. I've been in a season where it was just like I was full with so much hatred for everything that I've been through, everything that I allowed myself to feel or go through. And in those moments, like, all I could do every day was like get up and cry. Get up and cry. But I'm very grateful for that version of me, like really just like kneeling down and just being raw with the divine, because I was able to then let go of what's no longer serving me to be able to step into my personal power. So a lot of you guys, if you are a light worker or you're here to, you feel like you have a greater purpose in this world, Spirit is letting me know that you have to feel your emotions, release them, and not see them as a burden, because you're here to also teach that, which means that you have to lead by example. You have to allow yourself to feel the trauma, feel everything that you've been through, so that you can let it go. And this is ultimately a wish being granted for you. You're just not seeing it in that way because there's all this crying. This is like the ugly part, right? The part that nobody else gets to see. Like whenever you're manifesting something, it's like no one sees the internal shadow work that you do, like all the things that you have to like go through in order to make your dreams come true. But this is the step towards that. So you are not in the wrong place. All these emotions that are coming up is not a sign that you're doing anything wrong. You don't need to force yourself to feel good right now. That's not what you need right now. So what you need to hear right now is you don't need to force yourself to make a decision. You don't need to force yourself to feel positive all the time. No, sweetie. Whatever is coming up is meant for you to release it. These are like limited beliefs that allowed you to enter into certain relationships that left emotional wounds. Okay, so a lot of emotions coming up in the cards and fire energy. So some of you guys, maybe you're not even like, I feel like you're angry and you're sad. Okay, so there's no need for you to be planning for your future at this time. This is not saying that you can't work towards that, like on the side or whatever. But right now, you guys are saying prioritize your own inner world. Prioritize your own emotions. That's what you need to know right now. That is the bridge to another world. Because if you're able to feel it and release it, then you can hold the vibration, whatever you're trying to manifest, like stronger, if that makes sense. So this reminds me of a time when I was like listening to self-love frequencies and subliminals, and you know, I felt very like high vibrational, and then somebody came into my reality and I chose lesser for myself, and it ended up being a whole spiritual lesson about like really just anchoring into self-love. So even if you're listening to subliminals and you're planting seeds, things will come up into your reality to teach you lessons or to allow you to make a different choice. These is not indications that you're gonna backtrack or like do anything wrong. These are just stepping stones to your evolution, right? So yes, I chose wrong for myself in that moment, but now that I'm returning back to myself, I'm stronger than I was before when I first started listening to subliminals. So the thing is, when your subconscious begins to purge these things, it'll come up like, sometimes it'll be like people that we meet that we're just like, why the hell did I choose that for myself? You needed to choose that for yourself so that you can elevate, so that you can learn certain lessons, and you'll never do those same things again. Like when it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Like for me now, when I enter into certain friendships, I know what I'm looking for. I'm not going to entertain someone just for the sake of needing a friend, because I learned that there was a wound in me that needed to be healed. And yes, it was painful. I was like really like upset about like how it all ended and how it all played out. So I think that's where you are right now, and that's perfectly okay. I needed to feel all that anger, all that hatred, in order to then choose myself, to recognize that, you know what, I was the one that chose that certain connection. How can I not end up in that situation again? So I feel like your guys are teaching you about personal power, your own inner strength, and recognize who the fuck you are. Okay, like pile number one, I get this energy that people used to moonwalk on your ass. Like they used to make you feel like you were nothing, like the back of the bread, the last loaf of bread. And it's like your guys needed you to see that for yourself, that you are not, that you are exactly who you think you are, like who your higher self thinks you are exactly that. But I feel like you guys are going through a self-worth wound right now. Like you're healing that right now. That's what I feel like you guys are dealing with. And maybe when you were younger, I'm getting this energy where your emotional needs were not met as a child, so you ran from your emotions. And now you're coming back home and realizing that, you know what, like my emotions are not a burden. I'm not a burden. I deserve to be seen, heard, and felt. I feel like you guys, you're unlocking a chapter where you completely love yourself, and it may not look beautiful in the beginning. I promise you that if you stick with it, that it's going to get better and better and better and better. But you have to allow it to, okay? You have to allow yourself to feel. When I was in this season, I felt like there was no hope, but I'm here to show you, I'm here to tell you that there is hope, okay? Just continue to do what's good for you. If you feel like you're getting pulled into the emotions and it just feels too much, take a break. take a step back. It doesn't mean that you have to sit in it all day and suffer. Take a step back. What I did when I was going through the cycle, I listened to high vibrational praise music to just raise my vibration whenever I felt like I was like going too deeply into like those thought patterns. I journaled every day. There's certain commitments that you can make to yourself that to help out. Like you can have one grounding practice a day, like whether that be yoga, going outside, walking barefoot. We all have different things that we can do to that resonates with us as like a part of self-care. But don't let up on your self-care during this period, because it is very significant, everything that you're releasing. This is a very important chapter. I'm hearing Mother Mary could be significant as well. If you guys have mother wounds around, like, you know, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, Mother Mary is a good deck to work with because she has that nurturing and loving energy. And she also helps you tap into your emotional body and cry and feel more. Okay, so if you feel drawn to that, that is a good deck to work up, to use during this cycle of your life. That's the Mother Mary deck by Alana Fairchild. Excellent for the mother wound. Okay, like heal that, baby, heal it, because sometimes we can sit and like be mad at the fact that we didn't get the parents that we wanted, but that's not going to change anything. What your inner child needs now is you, to be there for you, to prioritize you. Remember, you are your own defense. You are your own protection. So if you don't love yourself and you're putting yourself in situations, then you start to view yourself as a danger. So I feel like your guys are really bringing up certain things for you to heal it. And really just explore yourself, okay? Because the Knight of Wands, I'm getting it like as it's an exploration, but it's an exploration of your inner world, your emotions. Your emotions are the key, is what your guys need you to understand. Like, you're not being punished, okay? I know sometimes it can feel like hell. Like when I was going through the cycle, I was crying. I'm like, what the hell? Like, am I being punked? Am I being punished? But it's so that you can birth into a completely different version of you, an authentic you that you don't care about what nobody else got to say, baby, okay? Like the version of me before I did this cycle, like I wouldn't be able to come on here and share certain things or talk certain ways or like change my mind in front of like the entire like collective. Hello? No. So I feel like you're building a stronger, better you, okay? And that is exactly the cycle that you're in. Let's get some messages from your future higher self. Let's see what they have to say to you. All right, Spirit, messages from their future higher self for pile number 1. What does your higher self want you to know about this cycle? What do you need to hear right now from your higher self? All right, Spirit, messages from their higher self for pile number 1. Everything is aligning perfectly is what I heard. You can listen to mantras as well. You know, because I'm looking at my deck over here and on top it says mantras, and your guide is saying that, yes, that message is for you. A mantra that I love to listen to is the one, Take Your Power Back by Coax Marie. Baby, listen to those mantras that have you feeling like that, girl. Listen to those mantras that have you feeling empowered, like you feel the music within your bones. Listen to those musics at this time because it's going to help you like really just step back into who the hell you think you are. Like what you're listening to really matters. Don't listen to music that makes you feel depressed. Like one thing I had to recognize was getting rid of my suicidal playlist if I was trying to live a happy life. Yes. Okay. So if you have a sad girl playlist, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay. All right, let's see. We have everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. So right now you guys are in the unknown. It's dark. Maybe you're going through dark night of the soul, but know that it will end, sweetie. It will end. And this message finds you at a time where it's near. I'm hearing like 3 months, but don't quote me on that because everybody's different. There's so many people in this collective, okay? But for some of you guys, it's just like, just know that it's like, it's coming to an end. What you need to know right now is just to surrender to your emotions, surrender to the feelings, okay? That's how you're able to process it. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. Your higher self is so beautiful. Okay, baby, maybe watching some some sunrises at this time could help you. We have you are an original. Let yourself follow your own heart. I'm hearing listen to your heart. Oh, it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. Yeah, I don't know where you're going. And I don't know why. Listen, we never know. Spirit works in miraculous ways, okay? Like, listen to your heart, baby, because your heart knows the way. Let's see. Let's get some mindful messages. Let's see how you can remain mindful at this time. All right, for pile number 1, how can they remain mindful, Spirit? How can pile number 1 remain mindful? How can pile number 1 remain mindful during this cycle? Anything else? Okay, you got a lot of mindful messages, baby. All right, let's see. So we have present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. So right now, your guides want you to get out of futuristic thinking, like, oh, things will get better when this, things will get better in this. Focus in the moment that you are in right now, because it's very significant. I'm getting like the bumps and everything that you're feeling right now is all your limited beliefs that you're releasing. And this is a divine spiritual gift, because when you release those limited beliefs, when people come into your life to try to trigger you, you've already worked through that. That's the power of shadow work, okay? Like, they can't hurt you because you already know. You know, like it's like if somebody came into my life and was like, okay, you're a little bit like defensive or whatever the hell like they want to say about me, but I already studied that, I already know that. It's like, you can't trigger me, baby, because I know that. So that's the power of shadow work. So I have projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. Amazing. You guys are learning how to calm your nervous system and really just master your emotions. This is a very powerful spiritual shift for you, baby, because once you have those things on lock, can't nothing come in and disrupt your peace. Okay, I'm getting that some of you guys might have some messages in pile number 2 as well, and I saw 555 on the timer when I looked up. So we have self-appreciation. I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself. Find a comfortable space and bring in a pen and paper. I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I will pour love into who I am and all that I do. So you guys can write a letter of like a self-love letter to yourself and put it somewhere that you can see daily. Look at it whenever you're feeling like down or that you're beating yourself up for what you're healing from, okay? Because a lot of the times when we're raising in vibration and consciousness and we recognize how, the part that we played, our ego feels wounded, and then we can sometimes get depressed or sad, but it's not for you to get depressed or sad. It's for you to recognize that, you know what, you're not perfect, no one's perfect, and release judgment so that you can free up your energy to receive more, you know, experience more. So we have all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, and anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I'm thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. If this isn't a confirmation about your whole entire reading, baby, all is okay. Allow yourself to feel. Remember, this is the first time in your life where you're allowing yourself to feel without judgment. Okay, like a lot of you guys, I feel like this is my collective where you may have like struggled with substances like addictions, because you just didn't want to feel your emotions. It just felt too much. Like you've probably been through so much in your entire life, and now that you're like almost being hermited to sit with them, like I feel like the divine has you in the palm of their hands. Like you're really just sitting with your psyche, your mental, like everything that you've been through, like from a kid up. So it's a lot. Okay, so you guys are just emphasizing that all is well. You are okay. You're exactly where you're meant to be, and this too shall pass, baby. Okay, let's see what you can do practically in your life to help yourself at this time. Our spirit, what can this collective do practically to help? Let's see. We have new hobby. Pick a new hobby, commit to learning it for 30 days. Spend at least 5 minutes a day to growing. You can do anything. And then we have the number 333. So 333 could be a confirmation for you guys. Whatever hobby you feel like you've been drawn to recently, it could be something to ground yourself. Whatever you feel called to, you guys are saying that could be something to help you right now, instead of like just only focusing on feeling your emotions, because it could be a rough cycle. And during this cycle, like I ended up picking up anime, and it was very much like something I still do till this day. So, you know, whatever hobby you pick up could be a reminder of like where you're coming from, because baby, you are not going to stay here. Okay, I'm thinking about the image I have on my portal that I created from my manifestation portal, where it's like, I have no prime, I will evolve until I die. So a lot of you guys are alchemists. Like, you will never stay where you are right now. A lot of you guys don't give yourself credit. Like, who you really think you are, the divine is about to show you, like, who you actually are through clear lens, healed lens. Okay, so those are my messages for you. Pile number 1, if this does resonate with you, comment a notebook emoji to let me know that you will take a breath during this cycle. Write yourself a love letter. Just allow yourself to be present in this moment, because everything that you're feeling, it's your higher self wants you to release it in order to step forward, move forward, to evolve. Okay, so everything is well, all is well. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next pick a card reading. Alrighty, hi pile number 2. So for your image you chose, the universe doesn't want you to try harder, it wants you to trust it more, sweetie. At the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups. I feel like you're very much bored with your reality. You're not fulfilled. You don't feel like you're feeling like you're setting out like intentions and the universe is just ignoring you. You feel like what's the point of all of this if I'm not gonna get what I asked for. It's just like I sent out my order, where is it, you know? A lot of you guys, I hear that your guides are saying that you are manifesting something big, okay? And in order for you to get there, I feel like there's a version of you that needs to be created. And I get that this version of you is one that is content with how life is now. So detachment and fulfillment, your guides are trying to teach you detachment and fulfillment. So knowing that fulfillment comes from within, it doesn't come from whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. A lot of you guys have been avoiding something. I'm getting like, this could be you have been avoiding yourself, and just super focused on goals. Just focus on your goals, and your guides are calling you out on that. Okay. A lot of you guys get so focused on your goals that it's like you run from your emotions, you run from really just taking care of you. Okay, like I feel like your guys are trying to teach you balance at this time and patience. Okay, some of you guys could also be Sagittariuses, I'm hearing, or have those placements in your chart. So I'm hearing expansion comes from your inner world. Okay, that's coming in. I feel like a lot of you guys, I'm also hearing like to detach from all the videos that you're watching online, because some of you guys could be consuming content that is just talking about like all the heavy things that are going on in the world. And I'm not saying that you can't watch it, but I feel like that's also affecting your mood of feeling more hopeless. Okay, that's coming up for a reason. All right, Spirit, what does group number 2 need to hear right now? Let's see. What is group number? Okay, that one's coming up. Group number 2, what do they need to hear right now? Group number 2. Ooh. Okay, the Four of Cups came out anyway. Okay. Wow. Okay. Some of you guys could also have messages in pile number 1. Okay, sweetie. Yes, you do. You do have messages in pile number 1. All right. So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Four of Cups, which popped out as well. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands as well. Okay. Okay, so what do you guys need to hear right now? I feel like your guides are saying that maybe some of you guys are stuck with making some type of decision right now, right? But I don't feel like the decision is really what's like keeping you stuck. I feel like your guides are saying that what you need to invite into your life is more playfulness, more whimsy, you know, like being more in your inner child, because a lot of you guys, you take life so seriously to the point where it gets heavy, it gets dense, and this is coming from like the way that you take action, the way that you show up in your world. So your guides are asking you to explore more fun, more things that like light you up, or just you're doing it for the sake of doing it but there's no actual purpose. A lot of you guys think very practically. So like, so some of you guys, you're just like, well, is this gonna make me money? Is this gonna make me money? That's how you kind of approach life. But it's like you guys want you to be a little bit more playful with your energy, be a little bit more playful with your reality. A lot of you guys are feeling like there's no magic in your reality because you're so hyper focused on what's in the 3D realm. Okay. I feel like overall your guys are just calling you to balance your energy and have personal boundaries with yourself. A lot of you guys may say that, you know, I'm going to go to bed in 5 minutes, but then maybe you're like, oh, let me just do one more task. Let me just do this one more task on my to-do list. And you guys are calling you out on that, okay? I'm also hearing that like a lot of you guys okay, this is very specific. So your guys are saying a lot of you guys, you're coming out of a time where there's like an absence of trauma. So maybe like you're trying to distract yourself with work, and it's like you're feeling so bored because you're just like, oh my god, like is this what like a life of like healing feels like? I feel like you're very uncomfortable in it. You're very uncomfortable in the stillness, in the quiet, in the silent moments. That's what's coming up. The Five of Wands, I'm getting this energy where Spirit is saying that you don't need to be looking for chaos right now. You listen to frequencies that calm your nervous system. That could be very helpful for what you're feeling right now in this moment. Because whatever you're trying to manifest, I feel like your guides are saying that like they want you to detach from this. They want you to find joy in your life right now, in this present moment right now. Like do things that make you feel better. Like they want you to recognize your own personal power to create your own reality in this present moment, not from something coming into your reality, or like you finally have this manifestation, now I'm gonna be happy. It's like learning to be okay with things just being still, learning to be okay with a calm nervous system, learning to just be okay with the absence of trauma. So that's coming up for a reason. So a lot of you guys could be like you could have exited a cycle of like deep healing. Like a lot of you guys could be coming out of hermit mode. Like you could have recently came out of hermit mode, I'm getting, and now that it's like silent and it's quiet and there's nothing around you. Sorry, group number 2, the video cut off, but yeah, so I feel like the absence of trauma, you're really just trying to focus on how to manifest, and I feel like that's not what your guides are trying to have you focus on right now. I feel like the chapter that you're in is more of just like bringing in more energy of like play, fun, excitement, like just doing things for the sake of doing things, not for the fact of like how is it going to benefit my pockets, how is this going to benefit me, how is this going to like add to my life. It's just like doing things just for the sake of doing it. I feel like a lot of you guys didn't get that leisure time. A lot of you guys could have really have to grow up very fast, and now in your reality you struggle to relax, you struggle to just like exist, and I feel like your soul is wanting more of that at this time. So yes, let's get some messages from your future higher self and see what they want to say to you at this time. I feel like Spirit's just bringing your awareness to this, because a lot of you guys, after saying these messages, I feel like you're just like, well, like, I feel like you rolled your eyes a little bit, like, ugh, whatever, man. But it's like, I feel like your guys are just telling me to deliver the message and let you sit with the information, okay? Let's see. What messages from their future higher self for pile number 2? Pile number 2. Messages from their future higher self. What do they need to hear right now from their future higher self? This card wanted to come out, so I'm gonna just grab it. Anything else? Okay, so we have, you have come back to the start to see what you missed before. So I'm getting that like this, you in this, okay, so something's coming through specifically. So what I'm hearing is a lot of you guys could be starting over. Something in your life is starting over. So this could be like maybe your fitness journey. This could be like your meditation practice. Whatever it is that you used to do to help yourself like be balanced with your inner world. Maybe you fell off of it because life just got so busy, or so many things just happened to you where you're just like, I didn't have time for that. I just don't have time for this. So your guides are saying that you're coming back to the start to see what you've missed before. So maybe something that you used to do before that helped you ground and be more balanced, your guides are asking you to bring that back into your reality again, because it was very helpful for your mental, your physical body, your spiritual body. Okay, because a lot of you guys, it's not just about your 3D, like you're neglecting your spiritual body is what I'm hearing. We have, look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. So you guys could have been sending you signs for a minute, just trying to let you know that, hey, like the reason why you're feeling like this or bored or not like really tapped in with your inner world is because maybe, like, for example, I'm getting this example where like maybe when you woke up in the morning, you did your spiritual practices first before like reaching over and grabbing your phone. And maybe when life happened, you went back to reaching and grabbing your phone before as like the first thing you did in the morning. So your guys are saying, go back to that. Go back to what you did before that made you feel better. Explore different things to allow yourself to feel more grounded and better in your reality. Okay, so it could be from the habits that you're doing now that are affecting your mood is what I'm hearing. So like the constant doom scrolling. We have, you have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There's something for you there. Okay, so an exploration of yourself is what I'm hearing your higher self say. At the bottom we have, everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. So whatever it is that you are, you could be judging something or someone from your past, and your guys are saying that there's a part of you that's being reflected in that person that you're judging, but like they want you to sit with that. Okay, so maybe if you're like, oh my god, like so and so, they're so busy all the time, they don't make time for other people, but maybe you're doing that. So maybe like I'm getting like your higher self is saying that you're being reflected back to you what needs to be seen at this time. Okay, so that can be for some people as well. Let's get an herb. Let's see what kind of herbs you guys can add into your life at this time to kind of help you remain more grounded or whatever, you know. All right, so for pile number 2, what herb could be helpful for them at this time in their journey. For pile number 2. Ooh. So we have planning, setting intentions, and optimism. So I feel like right now, you guys, okay, so what I'm hearing from this message is the seed that you planted for a manifestation to sprout, your energy is what's going to make it blossom into the reality that you want to see manifest. So your world is reflecting you being bored and nothing really going on. So start to plant seeds of optimism, start to plant seed of positivity, more joy, allowing yourself to play more, and see how much your reality starts to reflect that back to you, is what I'm hearing from that. Okay. Let's get a mindful message. Let's see how you can remain mindful during this time. How can pile number 2 remain mindful, Spirit? How can pile number 2 remain mindful during this time? Pile number 2. Oh. We have intentions again. Okay, so your intention is everything. Today is a fresh start. No matter how my day was yesterday, I can make of today whatever I want. My intention for the day is blank. Write your intention and tape this card behind your door so you may remember as you leave your house. I feel like you guys are really emphasizing you taking back your own personal power to realize that you create your own reality instead of waiting, being in this energy of waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. What's happening in your life right now? How can you contribute to a better, more fun reality? Okay, so your intentions is everything. Try setting your daily intentions for how you want to feel, and just do things in alignment. So for example, like when I was trying to manifest more happiness into my reality, I would journal about 3 ways I chose my own happiness, and then I would start to do those things automatically. Okay. I just got a message. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So those are my messages for you, pile number 2. Your messages were pretty clear and to the point. If they do resonate, comment a seed emoji to let me know that you're going to be allowing yourself to plant more seeds of optimism and bringing in more joy into your reality, because you deserve to play more. You deserve, put the to-do list down and just play more. Okay, so that's your message for today. That's what you needed to hear. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this reading did resonate with you. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Alrighty, hi pile number 3. Welcome to your reading, to what you need to hear or know right now. So your image says, I'm too calm to be claimed by your chaos. So a lot of you guys could also be working with the goddess Kali Ma. I'm getting this energy where you've done a lot of ego work, where you recognize in what ways you were feeding energy vampires. Okay. And I'm getting the need to scratch behind my ear. So I feel like you guys, you could also be clairaudient. That's coming through. So you hear your guides clearly, whenever you need to know something, the messages will come through and land into your consciousness, is what I'm hearing. So a card stayed behind from pile number 2 for your reading, and it's the Emperor. Baby, you are a boss, babe. Okay, so I'm getting this energy where a lot of you guys could also be Aries or have Aries placements, but you're recognizing who you are, right? I feel but I'm really getting this energy where I'm really noticing the chess piece, and I'm hearing checkmate. Okay, so maybe some people try to play with your energy or steal your energy, and then you recognize in what ways you can't be your energy can't be taken anymore by energy vampires, because you've recognized how they feed. So I'm just getting this energy where you guys are upgrading spiritually, you've just gained your spiritual wings, because it's you can't let lower vibrational people can't catch you right now. I feel it's just so hard to say, but I feel you know what I mean. So they can't touch you anymore where you're at, because you're just you've surpassed them. Okay, you've done a lot of ego work to the point where you're not easily triggered anymore. Okay, a lot of you guys had learned to feel your emotions, express yourself fully, and not take on anybody else's bullshit. So you've learned the art of what other people project onto me is not a reflection of moi, because I've done my healing. I know exactly my own personal worth. I know I love myself. You guys did a lot of healing with yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's see, what does pile number 3 need to know right now, Spirit? Pile number 3, what do they need to know? Ooh, anything else? Okay. Ooh, mama. Okay, so, okay. And some of you guys could be meditating a lot more in your reality right now, but I'm getting this energy. Oh, so I'm gonna just show you guys the cards actually. So before I get into it. So we have the Magician card. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. I almost said the Eight of Wands, so okay, that could be significant. We have the Star card. So I'm hearing Spirit say off the bat, you guys have been doing a lot of like subconscious work. You've done a lot of limited belief work. Okay, so you're being recognized. The universe is recognizing all that you've done. And the fact that I wanted to say Eight of Wands instead of Eight of Swords, I feel like because you guys have been releasing so many limited beliefs, that whatever blessings are rushing into your reality is coming in fast. Okay, and some of you guys could also be traveling very soon as well. But I get this energy that you guys are manifesting the life that you've always deserved. It's about to feel so magical in your reality, baby. You're about to be like on cloud 9, because you see how she's just like up in the clouds. It's like you're gonna feel super connected to the divine, like the divine has your back all the time. And I feel like you guys exited a cycle of like really just like dark night of the soul. Like you really just been with the divine. You and the divine had been like this. You've been in hermit mode for the longest. You've been with the divine for the longest. And now it's time for you to receive exactly what the universe is offering you. Okay, so some of you guys could have felt like, maybe before you felt like, oh my god, like how much more lessons, how much more do I have to go through? And I feel like this sudden offer that's coming in, this emotional offer that's coming in, it's like something that you truly deserve. So this is reminding me of a cycle where it's like I had to learn to love myself, right? And Spirit brought like people to teach me those lessons, hard lessons. And when I decided that, you know what, I would rather be alone than to be with anybody that makes me feel like shit garbage. Okay, what happened shortly after was that I met my soulmate. And now I'm happy. And what I manifested in a soulmate is way better than what I thought I needed. So I'm getting this energy where the universe is giving you exactly what you need. And it's going to be way better than what you've been manifesting too as well. So maybe some of you guys have been manifesting things that were like a little bit beneath you. But your guys are saying that you're getting something that's worthy of a queen, a king, a they, them, just sitting on their throne. Okay? And this is coming after a time of like deep healing. So maybe some of you guys were like, you had to really hold on to hope during these cycles. And this message is finding you to tell you that everything that you've wanted plus more. Plus more, baby, plus more. Okay, and the Two of Cups is in the back of the deck. Some of you guys, this is very specific. Some of you guys could be manifesting like friendship connections. Like if you guys have been feeling like, you know, you've been dealt a shitty hand in friends, you guys are saying that there's people coming in that is meant just for you. That's gonna see you, that's gonna adore you, that's gonna love you and appreciate you. Okay, you guys had to learn lessons about your own personal power, your own self-worth, because you guys have that boss babe energy. You have that energy that commands a room. A lot of people tried to knock you off this throne. A lot of people tried to play with you. Okay, like the chaos that they brought into your life was to kind of like suck your energy. Like they needed your energy. Like, and I'm just getting like energy harvesting. Like they were trying to use your energy to make their lives better, and you said checkmate, got you, because the universe was actually using them for your own evolution. Got him. It's just like you're elevating, and maybe your life looked like it wasn't going well, and they were just like, they thought they won, but then you just ended up rising way above the club, rising way above the clouds. Okay, I'm just getting this energy that they can't be with you, they can't sit with you, they're not an energetic match for you. So if things are falling out of your life, trust that it will be replaced with plenty. Okay, you have more than you can ever even like, more than you ever even need, to be honest with you guys. Okay, so those are your messages, sweetie. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, just know that it's anchoring into your 3D reality. You're getting this plus more. Okay, honestly, all I'm hearing is be prepared, get prepared. Let's see. All right, let's get an herb. Let's see what herb you can use at this time. This is from my Green Witches Oracle deck. Let's see, any messages for pile number 3. Your messages were clear to the point, so we're just gonna tap in with that. Okay, so we have leaves, we have renewal, revival, and progress. Baby, you're making progress, and the dragonfly is standing out to me. So you guys, you're experiencing a rebirth. A completely new version of you is coming online, baby, and abundance is yours. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting, you're getting that. But you had to recognize how to not feed energy vampires, because I'm getting this energy where some of you guys could also be like in the public eye. Maybe you do social media, and if you are a match for energy vampires, everybody gonna be in your comment section tearing your ass up. Okay, so you guys need to make sure that you were like secure within yourself. So this was a blessing, a gift, a spiritual gift. So we have sickle, and I burped, so that's definitely a confirmation. Sickle, focus, regrowth, letting go. So you guys had to learn to let go of what's no longer serving you. Maybe you guys held on for dear life before to like people, places, and things that just didn't serve you, and you're learning the art of letting go and just how much better that is for your well-being. We have rain, cleansing, purification, and hydration. So water is very significant for you guys. Water could be a very much a powerful way for you guys to manifest. And you guys could also have water placements, but I'm getting this energy where you guys are saying that utilize the water around you. Speak affirmations into your water. When you're showering, watch it, visualize it cleansing away what's no longer serving you. The energy of the day, just use water at this time. Take baths. Speak intentions into your bath. Okay, a lot of you guys are tapping into your divine feminine energy, and this is exactly what you need to be doing. Okay, let's get some of my cards. Let's see what other messages could come through. All right, Spirit, for pile number 3, what do they need to hear right now? Okay, somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn who's a lion. Okay, they've been lying on your name. We have ocean waves. Okay, so ocean sounds could be very significant for this collective. Let's see. Any other messages for pile number 2, Spirit? We have, are you using your time and energy wisely? Okay, so remember, your time and energy, like you can replenish your energy, yes, but time is something that you can't get back. So make sure you're using your energy and your time wisely. No matter how much healing you do, the journey only ends when you're dead. So you might as well enjoy it too. Enjoy life too. Okay, so you guys are learning to enjoy life more. Some of you guys could also have Gemini placements. Some of you guys could also be a light worker. I'm not sure if I showed that card properly, so Gemini placements. We have black cats. Okay, so we have mystery, intuition, transformation, protection, good luck, divine messages. So you guys could be seeing black cats as a confirmation after watching this. And we have authenticity. Speak your truth without fear. You are worthy of being heard. So what I'm getting from this card is that a lot of you guys, your ancestors have taught you how to really just remain authentic and allow your voice to be heard. A lot of you guys were silenced from such a young age that you just used to let people walk all over you, but you're no longer in that energy. And this is a gift from your ancestors. You guys have broke that generational curse that's coming up for a reason. Let's see, what practical steps can you take right now in your reality? How can pile number 3 remain practical? What practical steps can they take right now, Spirit? Practical steps for pile number 3. Okay. We have live in the end. It's a yes from the universe. For the next 30 days, embody the version of you who already has what you want. Move from want to have. Close the gap between worlds. Every day, ask yourself, how can I embody this version of me? Remember, it's already yours. And we have 11:11 as a confirmation, and I looked up 10:10 on the timer. So you guys have closed out a cycle. You guys are jumping timelines right now when this video finds you, but your guys are saying to live in the end. Okay, like one thing I like, so I wrote, let me get clear because I need to breathe. This energy is powerful. Okay, so we have so I made a manifestation portal, and on my portal I just been doing things daily that really align with the version of me that has the life that I already want, and that's just ways that I connect to this timeline. So this could be significant for you guys. It could be the reason why I feel like sharing that. So get clear on what it is that you actually want, and do small things that you can do to really just feel connected to that timeline. It could be so simple. Like for me, I'm connecting with yoga. I'm also taking myself on solo dates. Like after I'm done filming this video, I'm going out on a date with myself. So this is just ways that I connect with that timeline. So I feel like you guys are saying don't overcomplicate it. You have the power to manifest anything you want because you are the magician. Okay. Let's see. Let's see any messages from your future higher self. What do they want to say to you for pile number 3? Pile number 3, what does your future higher self want to say? Pile number 3, messages from your future higher self. Ooh, that's a lot. Hold on. Messages from your future higher self. When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. There isn't anything you can't conquer. Okay, like I feel like you guys really had to learn that lesson recently. Let's see. Anything else from their higher self, Spirit? Okay, we have embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they were divinely fated. Baby, everything you've been through up until now was to allow you to awaken. Okay, like if you get it, you get it. Okay, let's see. Let's get a mindful message as well. All right, Spirit, a mindful message for pile number 3. What do they need to hear right now? So we have dance it out. I can move my emotions through my body by dancing. Wherever I start to feel built up energy or cranking, whenever I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. So I'm getting this energy where you guys are saying, romanticize your life, baby. Like, listen to music that makes you feel like that person. You know what I mean? Like, this is my life. Like, whatever like energy you're trying to manifest, create a playlist that is in alignment with that. That could be very helpful for you guys. So if you want a more romantic life, listen to more romance music. You know, put yourself on the frequency. So yeah, follow my joy. Today I write down 10 things I enjoy doing, the things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one or as many as I feel guided to and just do them. When I am having fun and enjoying life, I'm in a state of allowing for all that I desire. Okay, so that's something that you guys can do. Follow your own joy. Write down 10 things that make you happy and make sure that you do at least one a day. That's a simple way that you can connect with yourself as well. Okay, so those are my messages for you, pile number 3. It was pretty to the point. If you did resonate with this message, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If this message did resonate, comment a black cat or a cat emoji to let me know that this message did resonate with you and you're allowing yourself to follow your own joy and live in the end, baby, because it's already yours. The universe says it's a yes. Everything that you desire is flowing to you effortlessly, okay? So those are my messages for you. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.